I'm Sydney, and these are Stories of the Infinite Yes. Today I have Lilly Fangz here to share with all of you about her experience of the Infinite Yes.
Here we are. I wonder if you can hear the guitar. I've watched you weave Infinite Yes for like a decade now, and live it for even longer. You always seem an ability to walk the full spectrum and take this work very seriously and sacredly, and then, your humor is my favorite thing about you. And gosh, do I find that the most legit thing. And it's safe. There's a safety in your ability to access that. Right? Usually in the nick of time, too. And invited out of others just to speak to it. We are often a culmination of people seeking connection, and a little like lost and without culture perhaps. But when I got to see first the commitment to, the reframe of the people as medicine and connection as medicine. Yes, there's medicine involved, but I've been with you in spaces where no medicine's involved, like the Valentine's Day connection of just being with humans as we are, with different of like, you have created a space that has a potency and a magic and a portalness, regardless what is imbibed, and that's pretty neat for both you and your home and every space you touch to have the access point of magic, regardless of what like physical or substance tools are being used. It's just you, you are walking the magic way. You're inviting others on the magic way, which the magic way has bumps and potholes and fun things and swirly things, and you show up over and over to it. Like just this radical commitment to play and to learning and to break down, to break through, and to curiosity and safety and like in a playful way. And the uniqueness of that is it's really dope. And yes, different to allow so much permission. That's why 5 minutes ago I said permission slip. Like, do I have permission to ramble and speak of whatever inspiration is coming through? You're a permission slip writer. We can call it a lot of names. But if I give you one of many titles, it would be a permission slip signer. A sacred permission slip signer. Does that land?
Yeah, of course, of course. So many people are stuck in roles and relationships where they've made compromises on how they express themselves, what their feelings truly are, and we're here to be with what their feelings authentically are.
Yeah, you're interested in truth. But the way back to how you hold space is very true to like that. I know you work with many plants, but like the way psilocybin networks want to connect and just share nutrients within the conversation of the whole mycelial, grid is kind of like what you allow people to do, or not allow, but invite. And instead of it coming from one hierarchical point of dissemination, there is this networking that happens. And it's natural and cool and playful, and it's the way energy wants to move. And so to be witness to that in spaces where it wants to move and flood and swirl and spread, like out the door, into the grass, and by the fireplace, like around and around, it allows for more, better for the circulation and versus stagnancy that I've seen sometimes. Which also, everything has, its place and value, but I delight in and am inspired by the choice to really be in service to how the energy wants to. We definitely are improv and emergent field students, and I adore that, and have been initially deeply inspired by identified that in you and then have continued to have a reference point and find that in the work I do. And with others, like I kind of only get down with other emergent field practitioners because that feels truest to my personal culture as a woman in a healing journey, you know, and I haven't been blessed in this lifetime with naturally with elders. You know, we've sought them out, and students of life we are. But I think one thing I'm certainly a student of is the bigger current and the freestyle and the spirit and the mystery. And so yeah, you're 1000% a freestyle artist of the mystery, and you're pretty smooth with it. You know, I'm like, after a long time, pretty smooth with it. It's dope to be able to look back and really feel what stages I was in, what stages you're in, and then how we've grown, like how, I mean, we improve at freestyle. We make more space, not less. To this extent, in this part of the relationship, in this part of the artistic expression, like, I'd say that's the work, and I hesitate using the word work, but like, that's the stuff, is making more space, not less. Particularly for, you know, I see you deeply impact a lot of young women and sisters, and yeah, beautiful women that I've met that gravitate towards your field and practices. And my favorite part of showing up when I can and do, and when I'm in the state, you know, when I'm in town, is like initial parts of circles and hearing everyone kind of share a little bit, because I like to get to know and hear people, but what I really like is when they speak about how and what their connection with you and Infinite Yes is.
We might want to just share about what it's like to actually have a sister who you can call anytime. Because a lot of women don't have that, and we have that.
Yeah, just to feel someone else not judging, right? And this is my hope, to be back and forth. Like, we really never held too much judgment, because judgment can impede love, and you are pretty damn good about not letting love and care get impeded, right? Yeah, baby. It's all on the same thread. Yeah, I think the last piece, or a piece, is about how many different types of medicine, right? Of course, there's lots of different plant-type medicines, but the quality of the medicine of care, the medicine of listening, the medicine of touch, the medicine of reliability, the medicine of love and sisterhood, the medicine of intentionality, the medicine of humor. We touched on that quite a bit, but it's been an honor to walk. Whoa, and your support of that. Like, I do ceremonial work in a large public field, right? Not a field of grass, like a field of energy. That's what I consider getting on stage to be, right? And the difference is there's not entirely always there's consensus because people have articulated enough participating in an experience, but there's a different point of subtlety and engagement. Anyway, that's all to say, you are such a patron of the arts and of expression and of creativity. Like, that's one of the goals, to invite out of everyone in your journeys. Like, this is a medicine in and of itself, and the way you show up to champion that in the world and in all the artists. Like, your art form is the way you live and love and speak and write. You're an incredible writer, you know. And then the more visual and tactile and audio arts, you are unrelenting in your support of. And I didn't think of that till now. Of course, I have thought of it in my own life, but how many other people committed to making more beauty in the world, right? So this beauty way work is more than just the plant allies that have lent themselves to incredible, breakthrough experiences for so many. That's all. Much love to every heart.